This is one Dogecoin. If you double it, 2 Dogecoins. And if you kept doubling it, you would have 1,000,000 Dogecoins by day 20. Pretty cool. So the question is, how many days in a row can I double one Dogecoin? Here are the rules. Rule number 1, all profit must come from this Dogecoin. Rule number 2, if I fail to double my Dogecoins, it's game over. Rule number 3, I can abuse ChatGPT Premium to help double my Dogecoins. Is it realistic to double one Dogecoin for 20 days in a row?
No. You're stupid if you think that is going to work.
And if I have 3 secret strategies?
Now it's possible.
And that's right. I have 3 secret strategies that I will use throughout this challenge to maximize my results. So with that being said, let's start this challenge on day 1. And right of the start, I'm going to need to use my first secret strategy. My Dogecoin is now in my Coinbase wallet. This challenge has 0 chances of succeeding if I keep it here. For this challenge, I need to be able to buy really volatile coins. The ones that go up 1,000% in a matter of hours. Like this one, or that one. This. So here is where I need to use my first secret strategy, a phantom wallet. What is a phantom wallet?
It's a cryptocurrency wallet specifically designed for the Solana blockchain.
Why is this necessary for this challenge?
You need to be able to buy new and volatile coins to double your money every day. These aren't listed on Coinbase.
So I downloaded my Phantom wallet and it showed up in my extensions. Really easy. And I'm going to combine this with my second secret strategy, Deck Screener. Here we can find millions of new coins that are extremely volatile. This one went up 300%, or that one, 1,400% in only 6 hours. This guy made $1 million, $460,000, another $400,000. People are literally printing money on this site. If there is a chance to double my money, it is going to be here. So let's start researching. Hot Mom, interesting. $45 million market cap. Dogmum, up 700% in the last 6 hours. This one is up 3,200% in 6 hours. And this one even 18,000%. Also interesting, diarrhea. This shit will run. Kinda going down though, minus 30% in the last 6 hours. More interesting projects. And after minutes of researching, I finally found the perfect coin with a very interesting name. And no worries, I'll explain exactly how I knew this coin was going to explode later in this video. So I swapped my Dogecoin to Solana and bought around 320 coin. It was all sitting in my wallet, ready to make me a millionaire before my mom is done making dinner. So as you can see, the coin exploded and our investment is now worth $0.41. And if we didn't miss the top, we even would have around $0.6. So let's swap this back to Solana and see in what coin we can invest for day 2. So before I'm going to invest in our second coin, let me quickly explain to you how I'm finding these coins right before they are going to explode, so you can do the same. You see, some coins go up like crazy and make people thousands of dollars, but the majority of these coins are just scams, and they all eventually go down to 0. So for our first investment, I looked at the overall trend, which is going upwards. It has a lot of traction. The top holder only has 7%, which means he doesn't have too much power. The liquidity is locked, which means that it can't be taken away, which would result in a rug pull. And it's only $100,000, which means that the price will be more volatile than a coin with, for example, $2 million liquidity. So with that in mind, I decided to put my money in this Kiwi coin. However, a couple hours later, I saw that it wasn't working, and I decided to sell it for a small profit and threw it all in Moonut. I had to reach $0.8 today, and I only had 5 hours left. So I checked the price again, and in less than 1 hour, it almost hit our daily goal. I managed to wait till it hit $0.8 and sold it. Everything went exactly as planned, but it wasn't going to stay like this. So on day 3, I decided to invest in GPTW, and a little later, it absolutely exploded, and I sold it for $1.79. This means that I already hit my daily goal, but then I did something stupid. I saw that GPTW actually doubled in price right after I sold it. I sold it like 15 minutes ago for half the price. I already hit my goal for this day, but now I wanted more. I decided to throw my money in this inflation coin because inflation keeps going up. But right after I bought in, it went down. I managed to sell right before it would go lower than my daily goal of $1.60. I looked back to GPTW and saw that it went like 15% down in the last 5 minutes, so I wasn't that pissed anymore and was ready for day 4. So before I buy our first investment for day 4, let me tell you my last secret strategy that is way stronger than my others combined. Leverage trading. You see, once we have $5, we can go over to Binance and we can trade with a 125 leverage. This is where we can actually earn even more money. Explain leverage trading.
Leverage trading allows you to borrow funds to increase the size of your position, amplifying both potential profits and losses.
So if I trade with a 100x leverage, the coin only has to go up 1% to double my money?
Exactly. But remember, the same applies to losses. A 1% drop would wipe out your entire investment.
So I think you get why this strategy is so powerful for this challenge. A 10% increase could literally turn our $5 into $50. But for now, we first need to make this $1.65 into $3.20. I fell on this Launchpad coin and saw that it recently dropped a lot. And with a liquidity of only $74,000, I could see it make it a huge comeback. So I prayed and put my money in it, hoping it would launch us to $3.2. I checked the price and couldn't believe my eyes. Right after we bought it, it just exploded to new all-time highs. As you can see, it is back on its way down with a 15% drop in only 5 minutes, so I had to sell it quickly. We now have $6.78, which means we can finally earn big money and trade with leverage on Binance. I know I already hit the daily goal of 32 Dogecoins, but I ended up buying XRP. The price just went down and it was pretty well supported from falling even further. I decided to use a 20x leverage, which meant that I could invest $135. So one day later, I checked the price, and XRP actually went up a little over 3%, which meant that we got a 78% increase on our investment since we used a 20x leverage. We now had a total of $12.29. So for day 6, I fell on Ethereum and I saw that the price recently went up, but it wasn't well supported. I thought that it would crash until it hits the support line, so I decided to short it with a 20x leverage. Shorting is actually the opposite of buying, so now we earn money if the coin goes down. So it's almost bedtime for me and my girlfriend, but I need to check the price of our Ethereum investment before this day is over. If Ethereum went down, we earned money since we shorted it. But if it went up, we lost money, and that would mean the end of this challenge. I think you already know where this is going, and if you want to see more videos about crypto, you definitely should subscribe.